the Wyvern would be, the Cold Embrace would be great against the Lifestealer, Slada. They need like,
seems interesting,
something like that. Maybe an SB. Do you like an SB here so you can actually disable the Lifestealer through his... Whoa, they're going... That's the push up.
So they go for more
see
push.
The last pick there is a push strat. Like, they open up with a push strat and then they waited till the last...
Faith Beyond is already smoked up as well. Wings trying to set up where exactly they're going to be headed to be able to snipe away this Alchemist bounty rune. Of course, we know Evil Genius is already stationed up at the bottom lane, but Shadow's in a good place to be able to stop this smoke, potentially. And he's also a hero that is unlikely to die to this combination. If he gets disrupted, and they try and go for the stun, he can just spin, but maybe they can still surround him enough. They can actually lay this trap down. Shadow's going to be caught and surrounded by two heroes on both sides. He's going to be forced into spin here, but Universe is going to hold off on the stun. They're going to be able to body block him. Sai, right in his face. They're going to be able to hit the stun, and that'll be the first blood. Evil geniuses indeed. Easily pushed in. Having a last hit under tower right now, which is rather hard. Faith Beyond may be caught here in the top lane. They're going to be able to lead with the disruption, quickly surround him, and Faith Beyond throws Cogs out, but it doesn't matter.
Look at Y in the mid lane, though. He's eyeing that chicken, and it's coming straight down. And that's the bottle.
This is big. That Courier's done for. It tries to go up to the trees, but there's no path available. That is a bottle down. Against his Evil Geniuses lineup, Zai's trying to be as disruptive as possible. Barring that, at least pick up some early experience where he can get those higher levels of living armor. SumaiL kind of needs it. Meanwhile, the top lane, they're going to go once again onto Faith Beyond. Oh, there goes the paralyzing path. That one's actually going to hurt quite a bit. Crit is in some serious trouble. They're going to be able to run him down quite easily, but Arteezy, he might be able to get Innocence on the other side. Faith Beyond bends the back with the Cogs, but unfortunately, our poor Witch Doctor is still stuck in the trees. Meanwhile, they also at bottom lane managed to get that Treant Protector. Think otherwise of it. The Alchemist still not level 6, but they opt for the easier one. Instead, Zai is going to be played at the mercy here of two wing supports who easily set up with a Sunstrike and a couple of Shadow right clicks. Zai is down for the count, 3-3, 5 minutes in.
But now Universe is back.
Faith Beyond, thinking that maybe he can get a kill somewhere here in the jungle. Crit is going to be kind of stuck inside these Cogs, and Sunstrike is going to be coming in as well, and Alchemist doesn't even bother trying to help. Crit, he's just going to try and do a little bit of ring around the rosy around the trees, but it doesn't work. SumaiL, well, he bows his head.
Now Wings kind of unsure about how to tackle that jungle. They know that EG is pretty light on vision in that area, but they don't have any vision of their own. However, Faith Beyond does constantly throw out rocket flares. Why? In the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah, he grabs the Illusion Rune, but he's quickly going to be gobbled up by a bunch of Evil Geniuses heroes. Living Armor will help protect Crit for now. There is a Sunstrike ready to go. Maybe we'll see Blink try and throw it out to catch him. Crit not going to be stumbling into that one. Will manage to sidestep that one away. So
iceice maybe going for a kill here. He is level 6. Thinking about maybe a easy fork lightning.
Yeah, if he actually gets the wrap around, throws down the wards, gets a shackles, that could be both a tower and a kill. But it seems like Evil Geniuses are just going to give up their mid tower. That's a pretty important tower that's already down by the 10-minute mark. Lane looks like they're going to run 4 into this safe lane of Wings. Try and catch iceice. Make sure he doesn't get an early blink tag or anything like that. Crit sets it up with the disruption. The TPs are actually going to come in here. Faith Beyond is going to be the leading TP. All ready to support his down, but he managed to catch Arteezy inside of the Cogs. Now this TP in from Y completes, but he can't really stop this raged up Lifestealer, at least not yet anyway. Zai provides a free escape for Arteezy, who actually pops out of that invis to be able to slow down Shadow with the open wounds. Evil Geniuses covering their tracks as they get a support kill and force Wings rotations. Their counter initiation may just come a bit too late. Zai is going to be able to spot out Faith Beyond if he comes into this area. Almost right clicks him, hold on to it. He's trying to set this trap. Faith Beyond realizes, oh, hey, hold up, I'm stuck here. What's happening? Disruption's going to be laid out. He's going to try and force staff himself out of this one, but he's already been hit by the stun of Universe. Can't get the Cogs down in time. He's trapped two heroes inside with him, so Evil Geniuses will be able to execute that gank onto the clockwork. Force staff or no, EG find the pick.
In time, more likely than not, they did. However, two supports are sitting there. They have been scanned out.
Oh, and Universe is going to be able to run into both of them. They're going to be able to get Innocence real quickly. iceice is going to be next target. He got the triple wards down. The Overgrowth is going to be able to stop Faith Beyond from being too disruptive. They're trying to finish off iceice, but it gets so much done. He basically soloed up Arteezy by getting those disables off. Now Universe has to try and TP away. He will be successful. No disables coming out there. Faith Beyond looking for the +1. They already got the Lifestealer, the big win, but unfortunately, he can't actually find anybody else. They have no counter vision, and so this Nature's Guise will allow everybody to be able to walk away. Zai just kind of chilling out on top of Wings.
They're looking for the Alchemist. He still had his Radiance on before he went invis, and
Oh, if Alchemist pops out
they know the creeps are burning.
Yeah, they know he's around here. They've pinged him out. But the disruption, and maybe trap going to be set by EG. They lay out the unstable concoction, but Faith Beyond is well out of danger. The Evil Geniuses not wanting to make a commitment without their Lifestealer.
No Serpent Wards up for this particular engagement, and it seems like a somewhat of a risky push, but they do have the Aegis onto the Invoker. No Omni Slash either on the Juggernaut.
Tier 2 dropping fast. Evil Geniuses, if they want to be able to defend it, they're going to have to form something now. Looks like they're just going to give it up. Maybe not. Glyph and Living Armor will help it out. EG start posturing forward, testing whether or not Wings want to try and force this Tier 2 tower down before the Living Armor really gives it its heal. Meanwhile, we have SumaiL sitting almost at 14k, has the Radiance, has the Boots of Travel, and soon the big split push Alchemist will be online. So Wings need to be able to keep up the pressure. They're going to lay down the Serpent Wards here on the mid-tier 2. Evil Genius is already smoked up looking for their initiation, as they're going to try and wrap around perhaps from behind. Universe is carrying Arteezy inside of him right now. Their tier 2 is about to be dropped by Serpent Wards. Nobody really wants to come forward, so instead they just deny. But actually they get the jump. They already managed to get Blink. The force now comes out from Faith Beyond, but it's not going to be enough. Crit is going to be dropped on by a Meteor. Just almost saves himself with a disruption. Not quite there. Still though, as support goes down in exchange for the 2 cores of Wings. Wings get the tier 2 tower and will manage to get everyone else out to safety.
Life choked out of them as EG take control of the Radiant jungle. They set up 4 Observer Wards around the map. Roshan is up. They have Slardar on their team, so a lot of potential opportunity for EG.
Smoke straight into the heroes. They're going to be able to find Crit immediately. That's going to be first one, but at the same time, they've already taken a support in a return. Universe and Arteezy find their initiation onto the Witch Doctor. Now SumaiL's going to be coming in full out, unstable concoction, but Universe is going to be caught on the slash. Long range from Shadow's going to be able to rip him apart, and now it's going to be left with just the 3-man of Evil Geniuses. And SumaiL, he gets snatched up. iceice is going to be able to grab him with the shackles, lock him inside with the cog, definitely glass over the top. Clockwork disappears, and now Wings not feeling as comfortable as SumaiL and Arteezy turn and man fight.
It's also just a side grade for him. So the net worth looks really nasty if you're looking at it from Wings' point of view. 11,000 in favor of the Alchemist, but as of this point, it's going to be...
There's the initiation. Lincoln is up on Blink. That's going to be able to slow down some of this. They managed to get the cog separating Arteezy from Blink, and he's going to be able to get some stuns out. Zai is immediately blown up thanks to the help of the Shadow Shaman as he tried to come across for the overgrowth. SumaiL's going to be able to come forward, slow down these heroes. Nice 2-man crush out from Universe. That slows down Shadow's retreat, but they can't quite keep up with him. Maybe it's going to be Innocent who dies instead. Arteezy's rage not going to be wearing out too quickly. He goes and finishes off the kill, and it looks like iceice is also going to be caught here. The amplified damage, it gets ripped apart by Evil Geniuses, and there is only one buyback here on the Clockwork, so Wings may just have to give up a lane of racks, if not more.
And maybe the Alchemist or the Invoker can stall them out with a barrage of tornadoes and EMPs and ice walls, and they will actually not be able to take a lane of racks. Their net worth to stop this. They need to be kite as long as
right. Yeah. They have to get a lift to be able to take this fight, push, and force Evil Geniuses. Been sitting on the trees here for Link to push out the lane so they get top lane. They're ready. Blink is going to be stopped with the tornado, trying on to the actual Raxes. Anything in return, he'll get his wards to be able to finish off this lane and start getting back. Wings are looking to make sure that Evil Geniuses defend their top lane. Make a trade of going to be forced back.
Ball and then tornado could not, and he catches out.
There goes an overgrowth. That's going to be Wings, and they did manage to time top lane.
.39 armor as EG go for round number 2. There are no Mass Serpent wards up, nor is the top lane in position, and it looks like Wings will either have to fight or concede this lane of Rax. They still have the cliff up, however, but EG are rolling down the lane. 2.5 minutes left on Aegis. They should be very happy about this opportunity that they've been granted.
There goes the Farmer Crutch. He's going to be going on the universe. Nothing's going to be happening. Back lane, already on the Faith Beyond. And EG still in the middle of this fight. Pop out from Arteezy. Faith Beyond. He's looking for that network, but the network is playing in the crit right now. Juggernaut going ham right there with little HP. Finally, Universe finished him off, protecting the tree protector, but SumaiL is going to be forced back. It seems like he's fully HP, as is Arteezy. They both turn for the Juggernaut, trying to take him out, but they can't actually do it. It's gone, and Crutch Fog, and the Fog, keeping their Rax somehow alive. Evil G starts staying back. Melee Rax still at 1,000 HP.
And with that round, the Wings just really don't have that much left. Juggernaut already used his buyback, and they did get rid of the Aegis, but Alchemist seems to be unstoppable at this point, unless he gets ward trap at this moment, but Force Staff will push him to safety. Juggernaut kind of left out on his lonesome.
Already been double thumbs up. Meanwhile, the Alchemist is inside the cockpit, out of the clock. They're going to be slowing down past the clock. 2 damage is responsible right now because he needs 2 damn tanky. Evil Geniuses are forced back once again.
Several minutes of sieging. How's it going, Cap?
It's going on like that. All right, new headset, everybody. We're back. I'm sorry. I don't know if I went out on stream, but hello, theater. I love you guys. Jump in, Universe. Infested up. Arteezy pops out. They actually latch onto nothing there. They're going to try and get iceice instead. He's go stepped up. There's no physical damage coming out. Evil Geniuses, they've been caught. Arteezy, he gets the disruption and temporary reprieve. He's going to be force stabbed out of the clogs, but SumaiL, he's trying to create something. Universe goes in big time with a crush. SumaiL turns, but it's just not enough. The obvious line, it finishes up Universe and EG. They're lacking an offlaner now as they go for this push. So many heroes of Wings are low, but Arteezy, he's trying to dare Wings to go onto him, and without the rage, they might just apply. They're moving forward. Ice turns, sees SumaiL instead, but they've been taken up by the Shiva. Everybody's so low from Wings. The damage over time from EG is too much to handle. Arteezy dies. He gets zapped out by the shock. SumaiL is still good, and he's going to be able to regen up, particularly with that living armor. They are good, but Wings inevitably will be holding on to this melee Rax. EG are trying to force it so badly, but Wings, they stand strong for now against the boys in blue.
You know, you never really want to sell anything more than like 2,000 gold. But when you're an Alchemist, you have no choice. You gotta beef it up.
I mean, Arteezy still needs an Abyssal Blade of his own.
Smoke coming in, crit.
Ice looking to make that initiation, but he can't quite get into range, it's too fast. And now Ice with some serious trouble and a vengeful shot. Arteezy pops out, hello, gonna be able to take out that support, but unfortunately the close snap, oh no, a force snap, it actually saves it and puts him right on top of the support, gobbles him down and backs away. The rest of Evil Geniuses start surging forward. They say surge, but it's a snail's pace, as that Ice Wall keeps them from being able to come forward. Faithion's gonna be the hero caught, it seems. Blink doesn't even blink, he just keeps on running. He knows his supports are all gone, as is his offlaner. No buyback there for 2 of them. The Witch Doctor can buy back if he wants to, but it's just for a melee Rax at bottom lane. Or EG gonna force 2.
Such a botched initiation from Wings, and they just all felt like pins as soon as the Lifestealer got its rage off. And now melee Rax under siege again, and no buybacks on the Clockwork or the Shadow Shaman. The Shadow Shaman is up in just a few seconds. Can Alchemist stall this out?
My goodness, SumaiL is attacking so slow. But he's hitting relatively hard enough to take down this melee Rax in all due time. Faceon still down for 30 seconds. The question is, are EG feeling lucky? Are they going to go for the second high ground? Take that second lane of Rax with only 20 seconds left in the clock.
Invoker still doesn't have his full toolkit to deal all the damage in the team fight with the Refresher Orb. And Clockwork is going to be up for 14, but they're not going to wait for that to happen.
Tornado EMP. Arteezy going to be forced to rage here. And they get some irreparable damage onto the range Rax, but they do call it a day. We'll see if maybe Wings can get the right kind of initiation. Maybe they can actually get the first pick. 900 experience needed for Blink at this point. A little bit less now. EG start setting up. They know they've got this this big old tier 3 tower. They can go ahead and start chipping it away with these illusions.
they don't necessarily need to make any huge commitment. They're actually looking towards that range racks as well. Anytime they try and defend the range racks, get some damage on the tier 3, but now the jump forward comes forward. They're actually going to push him out of the wards. Unfortunate as there is Juggernaut, he just gets exploded, and all of a sudden EG is just going to be able to come forward and take out so many of these heroes. Both supports going to be caught easily with the crush. All of their hopes lay on the Invoker now, but there's nothing he can do without the damage. Evil Geniuses, Swift comes through and takes this game 1. Wings with nothing they can do but watch their Raxes explode, and inevitably they're ancient.
Universe, as steady as always, getting that crush on the end onto Shadow. Shadow, he went full tanky with this build, but just not enough. There was so much minus armor on the side of EG that if he just makes one mistake like he did right then, he's just gonna die.
Wings, they tried to go ahead and shut down the Alchemist farm or match it with their 2 cores, but it seems like the efficiency of Evil Geniuses does play out in this game number 1. Merlini, your thoughts after this game 1? It was a long one.